I want to know what your guys' thoughts are on Trump getting taken off the ballot in Colorado and all this talk about Elon Musk and X and how they need to undermine Musk because he's, uh, spreading conspiracy theories and all this kind of stuff. And it's funny because you hear all these people talking about how Trump's going to become like the next dictator and he's going to do all this crazy stuff. But, you know, when Elon Musk allows you to voice your opinions and talk about things openly, like, that's pretty patriotic. Like, I mean, that's the whole grounds of America, the right to the freedom of speech. And it's crazy how when people say things that are controversial to what you're saying, what's their answer? Just to shut them down and turn them off. Like, I don't know what you think, but to me that sounds like a dictatorship. Like, that sounds pretty extreme. Like, just because someone has a different view than you, like, I'm not saying that like everything that is said on X is correct and all these conspiracy theories are correct, but at the same time it's like people have a right to say it. People have a right to vote for Trump if they want to. Like, people have a right to vote for Biden if they want to. People have a, like, that's the whole thing about democracy, is people having the right to do what they want. And I feel like it's like the path that we're going down right now is very, I don't know, like, to me it's a very scary path. It's like you're giving the government way too much power. Whether you're right, left, it really does not matter. It's just about giving people a voice and a chance to express themselves. As long as you're doing it in a way that's not violent or hurting other people, like, I don't see what's wrong with that. And you have people like, former President Obama saying that you need to be very careful about misinformation. Yeah, but like, so what is misinformation? Is misinformation anything that the mainstream media doesn't talk about or they don't agree with? Like, I mean, that doesn't seem correct to me. Like, why should you decide like what is right and what isn't right? So we should just trust the government blindly and believe, all the Republicans or all the Democrats, or like, no, like, I feel like we should all be able to come up with our own conclusions and, I don't know, think for ourselves. Like, that's what America's all about. That's why we're the greatest country in the world. Like, I feel like you let somebody have an inch, they try to take a mile. And I think that that's one thing that all Americans, I believe, should be able to agree on, is the freedom of speech. And I don't know, when you start seeing people starting to shut down or bash things that are allowing you the freedom of speech, and you have all these people that are backing it, like, that to me, that's scary. For me personally, I don't agree with that. Like, but let me know, like, what are your thoughts? And that's another thing. I had a great conversation with somebody yesterday. They commented on my thing. Like, we had different views, but we just talked about it. And like, for me, that's very powerful. Like, if you don't agree with me, that's completely fine. Like, why do you not agree with me? What are your thoughts? And that's how people can grow. Like, that allows self growth. Like, just having a simple conversation.